And a lot of the food channels use those like AI images for their thumbnail. So I was like, let me sit here really quick and make one for myself. So if you're wondering who that woman is in my thumbnail, I am too. Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a camera. You don't really know you. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Tatiana and I am on a mission to lose 50 pounds. So I just left the gym. I was running around about to pick up a grocery order, and then I remembered we have a brand new Erewhon in the South Bay area. So of course I have to stop by. I've heard all of these things about one of the most expensive grocery stores in the United States. So one thing that has become very popular from Erewhon is their smoothies, and their smoothies usually average around $20. So of course I have to try it. I like to watch a lot of the food channels, and a lot of the food channels use those like AI images for their thumbnail. So I was like, let me sit here really quick and make one for myself. So if you're wondering who that woman is in my thumbnail, I am too. That is what ChatGPT came up with for me, and I tried it several times, and I can't tell you, it got worse every single time, which was kind of hilarious to me. So if you're wondering who that woman is, I am as well. But anyway, I just pulled up to Erewhon. We're about to head in and see what our options are for the smoothies. Now, I used to work at Jamba Juice way back in the day. I'm in my 40s, so it's been a while, but it was one of the earlier jobs that I had, like coming fresh out of high school. So I kind of know what it is to make a good smoothie. So another thing that I'm going to be interested in is seeing if there are any like sugar-free options. If not, we got to rock it out. As you know, natural sugar from fruit can also spike your blood sugar. I shouldn't have that problem today, but we'll figure it out when we get in there. Let's go. Few of the smoothies posted on the wall, so I'm looking at the menu just to see what I want and what's gonna work for me. I don't know, I'm gonna ask which one they think has less sugar, because the coconut cloud actually uses stevia, I guess, as a sweetener, so that seems like it may be a better option. It also has a vanilla collagen. I think I'm gonna go with that. I think that might sound like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go with the coconut cloud. Is that less sweet than the Haley Bieber one? Would you say it's less sweet? Okay, that's what I figured, because I saw glaze and I was like, I don't know what strawberry glaze is. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with the coconut cloud.
All right, may I get a name for your order?
Yeah, Tatiana.
Your total is 19.
19, okay. All right, so now I'm just waiting for my name to be called to grab my smoothie, and I'm just gonna walk around. They also have a bunch of food over here that looks amazing. The food is, I mean, the music's really loud in here, so hopefully y'all can hear me. So I'm back in the car. My experience in Erewhon was fantastic. Everybody greeted me. Everybody was helpful. Everybody was kind. They were sweet. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. They just opened at 7 a.m. They said they open every day at 7 a.m. Everything was clean. Everything was organized. Everything, like the lighting was really beautiful. And I think that helps you, like, I think no matter what it is, whether it's food, and I mean grocery shopping or fine dining, whether it's clothing, when things look like organized, well put together, the lighting's fantastic, it makes you want to spend more money. It makes you feel like where you're shopping or where you're eating is more valuable. It makes you give a larger tip. You know what I mean? So my experience there was fantastic. Everybody was great. Every single person I interacted with, so many people came up to me and asked me if I needed help. They've only been open for 2 weeks, but It looks very organized. You know, a lot of times when places are like newly open, it's a little bit of a kerfuffle. Not at all. Everybody was on task. Everybody was on their job. My experience was great. Also, their breakfast options look fire. Now, if this smoothie wasn't intended to be a meal replacement, I would have got some food too, but I can't do both. It's a meal replacement, and from what I understand, the smoothie being a meal replacement has a lot of calories. But their food looks great. I'm gonna have to come back and grab breakfast here. They open at 7 a.m., which is right at the time where I end my intermittent fasting. I do intermittent fasting from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. With that said, let's get into this smoothie. First of all, let's start with how beautiful this color is. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm a sucker for aesthetic, and not any specific aesthetic. I just like things to look good and be beautiful, and this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now, before the tip, my total was $19. I paid $19 for this smoothie, and then with tip, it was $22. So really quick, before we dive into tasting the smoothie and deciding whether it's worth $20, I wanna take a quick moment to talk about the ingredients and the calories. So in this smoothie, there's pineapple, banana, avocado, almond butter, coconut cream, blue spirulina, collagen, almond milk, vanilla extract, and stevia. And here's some other facts about the smoothie. So it has blue spirulina, which has antioxidant properties. It also has stevia, which is a natural sweetener, and it also has collagen for skin and joint benefits. So Erewhon reports that the smoothie is around 435 calories, and Wholehearted Eats is reporting it to be around 380 calories. Now, either way, that's a meal replacement. That is the size of an entire meal. All right, so let's get into it. Let's decide if this Erewhon Cloud Smoothie is worth $20. I don't know why I expected it to be really sweet. I guess a lot of the times, you know, I'm thinking of Jamba Juice, I'm thinking of Robex, and their smoothies tend to like lean towards being really sweet, but this is not really sweet at all. It's actually really good. I feel like the almond butter and the coconut are really pulling. It's not over the top sweet at all. I was a little concerned. I was like, girl, I don't want my stomach hurting this morning. But this is pretty good, and the texture is like whippy. It doesn't, you know, it is iced and blended, but I guess I'm guessing the cream is taking the lead. It has a creamy light texture, so it doesn't, you know, a lot of times when you blend down the ice, it has that like icy sort of texture. It's not that. It tastes whipped. Right now, it may taste a little bit different as it melts down, but it tastes whipped. I feel like that cream is really taking the lead here, but this is really good. It's not over the top sweet. I don't feel like it's gonna make me feel nauseous. A lot of the times, if I have something really sweet in the morning, it'll make me feel gross. But this, I don't think so, because like I said, it's leading with the coconut and the almond butter. So this is actually really good. While this smoothie tastes amazing, the quality tastes amazing, I can tell already that it's not gonna make me feel gross. It's not over the top sweet, but is it worth $19? I don't know if it's worth $19. I can tell that it's quality, but $20 for a smoothie is a little over the top. Would I get it again? Honestly, yes. I think I would get it again. This seems like a great meal replacement. In addition to that, it has some health benefits. Also like the way it looks. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not above saying that. I like the way it looks. I think it looks pretty. But having something that looks great, tastes great, and that's great for you, it's something about it. There is something about it. I don't know if it's worth $20. I would like to recreate it at some point and just see how much it is to buy everything that it, you know, is involved. Because of course you have the blue spirulina, and you have the coconut cream and these different elements, but it is really good. It seems like a great starter for the morning time. Some of the people who have smoothies with Erewhon are like Hailey Bieber, Kylie Jenner, Travis Scott. I think Nara Smith has one. There are a few people who have smoothies with them, which is great marketing for them, and it's going to get people to come into the store. It's going to get people to talk about it, which I think, you know, that's just the name of the game. That's how it happens. Do I think the smoothie is worth $19? Probably not. I don't know. It is good. It does taste healthy, but if you've tried one of these smoothies, make sure you drop down in the comments and let me know which one you tried and how you liked it. If not, if you haven't tried any of these smoothies, drop down in the comments and tell me if you would be willing to spend $20 on a smoothie. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.